Newcastle United could be set for more centre-forward churn in the near future, with Will Osula's long-term future in doubt, sources have told Football Insider. Speaking on the latest edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, senior correspondent Pete O'Rourke revealed what his sources have told him about Osula's potential exit from St. James Park. Football Insider revealed early on deadline day that Newcastle were willing to let Osula leave after they finally struck a deal with Brentford for Yoane Wissa, who became their new number 9 at the 11th hour. Osula became a target for Bayer Leverkusen and then Eintracht Frankfurt in the closing hours of the window, but Newcastle and the Bundesliga side weren't able to agree terms despite coming very close. Frankfurt wanted Osula on a permanent deal before changing course to send Newcastle a £21.6 million loan to buy offer, and Football Insider sources have said this late switch resulted in them running out of time. Sources have told Football Insider that with Wissa and Nick Woltemade ahead of him in the Newcastle pecking order, Osula will be monitored by Frankfurt and other interested clubs with a view to a January departure. Football finance expert Dr. Dan Plumley told Football Insider that Newcastle overpaid for Wissa to the tune of £20 million, and Eddie Howe will be keen to ensure his £55 million striker provides value for money. Speaking on the new Inside Track, O'Rourke stated that with Osula's level of game time uncertain at Newcastle after Wissa's arrival, interested clubs are hoping that he'll be made available in January. Clubs will be looking at his situation. The deal with Frankfurt was very close, he told Football Insider. Initially it was going to be permanent, and then it was going to be a loan, and then obviously they ran out of time to get it done. Clubs will be monitoring Osula to see how many games he's played between now and January, and then see if there's any possibility that he could be lured away from St. James Park. As well as signing Wissa for £55 million on deadline day. Newcastle were also the recipients of a British record £125 million transfer fee for Alexander Isak, who joined Liverpool in the biggest deal of the window. Woltemade's arrival on Tyneside for £69 million 2 days prior alongside the eye-watering fee paid for Wissa has effectively cancelled this out though, with roughly £124 million spent on Isak's 2 direct replacements. Newcastle signed Osula 12 months ago for just £10 million, and if Frankfurt or any other club gives them a chance to double their money, it's hard to imagine how not sanctioning a sale as soon as January.